everybody, welcome back. Thank you very much for being here. This is Jana Kamasan. So let's start today. I want to share some animated series recommendation that I really love and I like and I really enjoy. Actually with my partner Titan, we love it and I think they are very entertaining, they are very nourishing. So let's see what I have to share today. The first one, and actually my favorite, is March Comes In Like a Lion. Is a really interesting anime and actually is pretty different. It's not, they don't have like a common theme. Actually I think it's like an older teenager. He's repeating a year, but also he's a professional shogi player. He has a really promising career. He's kind of genius, but actually he have a lot of struggle around the story. So is how he's going to come back to his sense and grow up a lot in maturity, his senses, and how he found a focus in his life, and I think it's very beautiful. Actually it's my favorite animated series right now. I love it, I enjoy it, and I watch it like every single year, and it's very necessary. I very enjoy it. Actually the animation is made with a lot of love, with a lot of patience, and I love it. Actually, if you know how I can get the whole manga, I mean the books or the comic, the right way to say it is manga, let me know, please. I beg you. The second one is probably a very common, and I think it's maybe a misunderstanding around it, because this one is not for kids. I saw it completely like 3 times because it's very long. It's Clone Wars. I loved it. It's amazing. I think the story behind the whole Clone Wars animated series is better than the 2 trilogies of the main story. They're amazing. I love the structure. I love the characters. They are amazing, and I love it, but it's not for kids. They have a little violence. They have, I don't know, it's like a sexual violence, fantasy violence. It's very nice. It's very well done. It's not like bloody shaming. I say this is not safe for kids, but in the same time, if you are adult, you have the maturity to understand, to discern the things. But I really recommend you. I enjoy it. It's amazing. It's a world worth in your eyes. And actually, if you like The Mandalorian, if you like Bad Batch, you need to see Clone Wars. It's really important itself. So the recommendation that I have to you today is Rebels. Actually, it's a prequel. Yes, it's a resume of Clone Wars before the first trilogy that I know. No, before the second trilogy. So very fun. It's enjoyable. This one is safe for kids. The animation is kind of different, but it's really well done. This story is amazing. I fell in love with all the characters. They are so good. Actually, if you like Bad Batch or if you like Mandalorian, you have to see this one too. If you're a real fan, if you can see Mandalorian, it's enjoyable if you didn't see this one. But I think it's because if you're a fan and you love that, it's like very emotional to see again some characters, to see how they put everything together, to see the whole story. It's amazing. So full recommended. I love all the characters, and actually one of my favorite characters of the Star Wars is there, and she's amazing. Amazing, and the story is so overwhelming. So I hope that you like it. Fourth recommendation that I have today is, let me check, Over the Garden Wall. This is a series for Cartoon Network. if I am not wrong. Sorry if I am wrong. I really enjoy it. It's very short. I see it all the every October. I repeat it because it's so short. You can see it like just sit down in the sofa and see everything like a marathon. It's like a really light movie, and I really enjoy it. The story is very well done. It's so different. The animation is so sweet. The colors are so good. It helps you to think. It's so weird. And it's very emotional too. Actually, when I ended singing the whole song of every chapter. Is so amazing, so enjoyable, and actually it's very nourishing for your heart. You see, it is very unselfish, very charming, very childhood. At the same time, it's kind of adulthood if you see it, because it exhorts you to enjoy this like crazy world again, that really joyful, very innocent, so really nice. The next one is Avatar. I love Avatar, and when I say Avatar, is not the movie, it's the animated series that Avatar: The Last Airbender. Essentially the last Airbender, because the Legend of Korra doesn't catch me so much, but the Legend of Aang, the first season of Avatar, is amazing. I love it. It's the one I watch it every single year, and I love it. It's really enjoyable. It's so nourishing. It's brilliant. I mean, I love how the characters are really well done, how they change everything. I don't know, I like how they develop characters, how they develop actually a cultural environment, how they change in that fantasy world, how it develops, how every movement of the characters eventually is animated, has really well done, have like roots, and I love it. The story is amazing, how it grows up. Every character is amazing because you see them grow up, how they struggle with themselves, how they made new things, and how they change, maybe how they change a focus on the world and different point of view. So I hope that you enjoy it, because this one is one of my favorites. It's like my nostalgic childhood cool thing to share with everyone. And I'm trying that my best friend saw it. I hope that maybe someday my best friend, try to see this one, because it's amazing. This one is Gravity Falls. I know that is probably my recommendation. This is the most common, but it's really well done. I am not going to go. The colors is fine. It's innocent. It's entertainment. Actually, the idea is really weird and really well done, because the story grows up with you and it gets complicated. And it actually, if you lost on one single chapter, you get lost in the series, because everything has sense, everything has a world content that I really like it. I also like the characters. They are so well done, they are so sweet at the same time, that interesting, it's really nice, and I love it. The next one, I think it probably is going to be, it's not very popular, but I know in the common people, but I know that there's a lot of people that love a lot anime, and this is like kind of classic. It's Basilisk. I love it. It's a really different anime. Of course, if you see the draw, you say this is a classic anime because the drawing is so classic, like Sakura Captor, that kind of animes. And they have like the eyes and everything. The story is so different. It's a ninja story, but don't expect Naruto. It's really different. It's a raw focus of a war, and it's really politic at the same time. It's kind of romantic, so it's really interesting. I really enjoy it. It's really short. I think the original part is just one season and it's really well done. Actually, it's not for kids, I think. But I hope that you enjoyed and let me know if you saw it in the comments. It's the first season of Love, Death and Robots. It's on Netflix. I'm sorry for the dogs. Okay, I'm really sorry for the noise. So let's start it. Next one is Love, Death and Robots. The first season on Netflix. I love it. I mean, not all the chapters are my kind of chapters, but I think it's a really different way to get to know, like that animation, like different kind of animation. Some of them are so realistic, like you can touch it. They have my dudes. I said like, oh, this is a draw. Like I cannot believe it, but I mean, I could not believe it. But it's really well done. There are some that are so chapters that I love. My favorite Greyhound, I think, but it's amazing. I hope that Greyhound have the whole animation series. I can see it. The theme is marvelous. Some of the designs are marvelous, divine, really well done, and really interesting to get to know. Actually, not at all my kind of animation, but I think it's like for get known in a different kind of animation. Maybe you get caught for a different and found a new style. It's really interesting and very interesting, and I hope that you enjoy it. Actually, they are really short and you can see it like in 2 days, things like that. If you are a faster one, you can expand it for a month, and they are really interesting one. And in the same kind of animation, I have like Madet's Heroes. They are longer, but they are really well done. All of them are so sweet. This is actually on Netflix too, and they are so sweet, so really well done. I mean, I love all the stories. They are so different. They are a representation that is so love. They are made with a lot of love. They represent a different character that we don't see very common. Some common struggles that we didn't expose ourselves very commonly. So I hope that you like it. I love them. They are so well done. They are so joyful. They are so different, and of course they are different, like not common animation companies that I think they deserve a little bit of more knowledge around. So I really like it. I love the colors, I love the characters, I love how every single chapter has designed very well done. The characters are so different, everything was so different, and I love it. And last one, if you want to be terrified for a long month, I really recommend you Ergo Proxy. It is on Netflix right now, and to be honest, I love it, but I hate it. I mean, I still terrified. I cannot sleep. I am traumatized about this anime. I mean, it's really well done. It's terrifying. It's so dark. It's so gloom. It's so different. Actually, if you read maybe like Foundation, is like it's really, I remember a lot of this book. I actually have like, actually I love the nice character, the character that tried to balance all the gloom, all the dark. Is so funny, it's so nice, the story is so weird, have a lot of blinks of art, characters, of philosophies that I really love. I enjoyed so much, so I hope that you like it. One that I want to talk, and it's really different, and at the same time it's really common. I think it's a classic too, and it's not maybe of all of this one is my least favorite one, but at the same time I enjoyed a lot because it's so different. To be honest, I didn't expect the end that I didn't expect, how it develops around the whole story during the 2 seasons, is Cloned. Is, of course, again, is one of the classics anime aesthetic that they used to be, and I really love it. It's really calm, you can enjoy it. Have an introduction of every character around it, so you didn't expect that, and the first time you have a little short into the story that you say, what the hell is going on, what this character have to do here, and etc. But at the end, everything come together. You can see everything together. You're going to cry, you're going to scream, you're going to do everything. Eventually, if you in the first sight you say like, oh, that's so typish, the common kind of anime junk series. But to be honest, I love it. I really recommend you. I enjoy it. You don't have to put up so much your brain lagging ergo proxy, but it's enjoyable and at the same time give you a lot of an interesting story, so I recommend you a lot. So that's it. That's my 11 animated series that I want to recommend you. I really enjoyed all of them, and they are really well done in my perspective. If you like it, if you already watched one of them, if you want to saw one of them, let me know in the comment box, and I hope that you like it. And also, if you watch it, come back here and tell me what do you think. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.